Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more adventures with Mr. Poirot. Is that his name? Like I had a lot of trouble pronouncing his name last stream. Poirot. I think that's his name. But yes, welcome back to some Agatha Christie, the ABC murders. We have some more ABCs to learn, I guess. What did we get last time? We did AAB, and we actually did ABC last time. So yeah, D is gonna be our next victim, seems. And I think, from what I remember, is one of the witnesses. I wouldn't say suspects. I don't think they were a suspect. But one of the witnesses, I think, of this third murder was going to a place that started with D, so I kind of feel like that could lead to something, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, we have 250 of these points. We're almost halfway there. Yeah, okay. And what the hell? 61% progress? Okay. We're only like not even a third of the way through the alphabet, so I guess we won't find out what happens when we get to X. We had some lag issues last time too, which is very annoying. I did have a play around with this off stream and still seem to be doing it. I tried a couple of different things. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's causing that, and it's probably still going to do it, which is a bit of a nuisance, but yeah. We'll just have to deal with it, I guess. So, where were we? I believe we just talked to...
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Oh. Okay, yes, this is what we had done. I think we'd answered that, though. We talked to her. She was suspicious of the lady, I cannot remember the name of. We can look at stuff. Let's answer the phone first.
Hello?
Poirot, is that you?
Poirot.
Hastings here.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from the murderer?
The murderer.
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
I questioned Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
We can look at all the things.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Briefly.
Thora, that was her name.
But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
I feel like she can't die.
She's a fascinating girl.
She's not a D.
But secretive. I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty often mine old ladies that have the maladies.
The
Poirot,
melody.
are you mocking me?
No ill intended, rest
We got
assured.
the Einstein moustache.
À bientôt, mon ami.
Okay, we got work to do. Stop calling this number, please. What is this? Fix our hair. Poirot's got to look at his best at all times. What is in this box? A body.
How am I going to open this trunk?
Oh.
Let us examine it.
It's thinking time again. What do we got? We've got some handles.
That does not appear to be very...
This game is very, sensitive to you clicking, which is kind of annoying. Okay, let's look at this. What do we got? Some dials? Looks like it needs a code. We have a key? Is this the skeleton key he was talking about? Okay, we're gonna need some... I'm gonna need some codes for that. Actually, maybe there's some codes on it. What do we have here? Anything of use? $19.27. Let's try that. It's not a very secure case if the code for it is written on it. It's 27. Aha!
Leaving the code on the trunk.
Exactly.
What a strange character Franklin is.
My thoughts exactly. What have you got here? A watch? A clock? The clock? What do we do with this? Make a time. Who knows? Got some photos. 31. Oh, Jesus, okay. Ah, what's going on? Stop. Hmm. 7. Oh my god, this is so hard to... Can I not move this now? Okay, can't move that anymore. 28. What the fuck is with this? It's so hard to do anything with. 28, 7. There was another number, but I forgot what it was. 5. 20. Interesting. We gotta put a time in there, I guess. What would the time be? Okay, I can move these again now. It seems to just like slide back on its own. 7. Now it won't let me move it again. Oh god, it's gonna be painful. 7:31. Are these supposed to like match up or something? This one, oh, this one has a little colon. Okay. Seems helpful. I guess that one's correct then. 31 does not seem correct for a time. So I guess it'd be 7. 7:20. The fuck is with this shit? I can't move it. Okay. We're just gonna try 7:20. So stop. Oh my god. Go there.
So, what is this sound?
It's unlocking somewhere. Oh, there we go.
I should be able to open the trunk now.
Open it.
There we are.
Open up. Oh god, we got a lot more drawers. What about this? What does this do? Nothing? Okay, pull the latch. Or not. Oh, okay, I see. It's very finicky. Daddy! Found Daddy.
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined tastes.
Wasn't there... What was the drink we... It was this one, right? The Highlands? Was that the drink? Can we look at that somehow? I guess we can't do it on the screen. There was a whiskey that was ordered by this one of the suspects. I don't remember which whiskey it was. I think it might have been this one. Close that
Whiskey
shit.
and other good...
This is a very finicky interface. What's that?
Why has Franklin put an Allen key inside his trunk? I'll borrow it for a minute.
It's for the top, right? So this. Open up. What the hell? Did that not work? We gotta choose the right one.
An Allen key. It can be used in 5...
Yeah, I know how an Allen key works. Are we supposed to choose one to use? I don't understand. I want this
An
one.
Allen key. It can be used...
This one just comes down on its own. I want this one. Okay, I don't understand this. I think we have to use... Oh my god, this is not cooperating with me. Surely it's Oh wait, this is already open. The hell? Oh, did I already... Okay, it must have opened. I'm just dumb. How do we get into this? Confused. Seems like it's open, but it's also not open. I can't get into it. Holy crap. Oh my lord, what is happening right now? No. Okay, there we go.
A pile of books, including one about dragons. Nothing interesting.
Dragons? What?
A pile of books.
Okay, what about the top? How do we get into the rest of it? I'm confused. Can we do anything with this now? No? I guess not.
A pile of books.
Am I being stupid? I feel like I'm being stupid here. What am I doing? Help. What am I missing?
A pile of books.
I don't care about the books. Stop.
An Allen key.
I feel like we... Oh, you click here. What the hell? Okay. That one. Here we go. Why did it make that noise if it wasn't doing anything? It's kind of confusing. We do more Allening. Alan, we need you.
An Allen key.
Not that one. Probably that one. Whoa, look at that.
Another screw.
Look at that turning technique.
Howdy, stranger.
You game terrorist, welcome back. How are you doing? Yes, has been a little while. Haven't really been streaming that much lately. I've injured my hand somehow, so... But I think also you were avoiding...
This engraving is not very easy to understand.
Return to Monkey
I
Island
need
too.
to sort it out.
Which we have now finished, so... We're on to something new. Solving all the puzzles. Solving all the... Oh shit, this thing turns... Okay, it's confusing. No, not really. I'm still not good. Having issues with my hand. I don't really know what's wrong with it. It's just like really numb and like I can't really move it that well, which is not great. But I have got an appointment with a specialist coming up to have a look at it, so hopefully that will help. Oh shit, this is... What the hell is this puzzle? So yeah, it's my left hand, which is my dominant hand, which is kind of annoying. But fortunately, I can still use a mouse, so we can play point and clicks, so you know. Holy shit, how am I gonna... Wait, how are these linked? Okay, this one turns... the fourth one and the sixth one. This one just turns the fifth one. Fourth one and the second one are together. I feel like my brain can't handle how to figure this out. Bit of a pinched nerve. Ah, man. See, I thought it might be something like that, but my doctor seemed to think it wasn't a pinched nerve. But well, he thought it might have been a nerve-related thing, or a neurologically related thing. So that's what the specialist is for. So we'll see what happens. So it's been a bit frustrating, but is that right? That's right. That's oh my god, we're gonna be here a long time. I don't know what I'm doing.
Franklin
Oh, no,
must
we got
really
it.
love his country to
Yeah,
have an
cool.
engraving in his trunk. I think I heard the panel above release.
Yay! Also radiates. Yeah, that's interesting because I have had like a, I don't know what like a tingly kind of thing in my shoulder, but it's not all the time. It's only every now and then I'll notice it. But like my hand and my arm is like constantly hasn't had any change in like the last month, so kind of weird. What did he say? Oh, here.
A signet ring?
Ring.
A signet ring with a code written on it. 1587. It may be useful to me.
Take it. Steal all their stuff. Steal their Allen key, steal their ring. This is how we do. This is how we do things. Okay, what else we got? Cupboard. Oh wait, is this where we were before? Yes, we've been in here already. Don't know if there's much point looking around here. We've looked at everything. Some good old detectives from Mrs. Yes. This is my first game from here.
Comside's private collection. Purchases since 1920.
But it seems quite cool so far.
A catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
I would say... Oh, okay. I would say it's like not really like that challenging. It seems like it's pretty linear in terms of like how you find the clues and stuff. So still quite interesting though. What have we got? The Black Dragon's Curse. They have a lot of books about dragons around here.
The Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25, 1928. Car Charlotte.
Car Shut. Their first name is Car? Interesting. Oh, wait, is this the medicine stuff again? Arsenic trioxide thallium.
Miss Thorogray, Comside, Tristan, Devon. Arsenic trioxide thallium.
Is that the same stuff we found before? Can we check that somehow? Where's our... A journal. Who had it? It was the victims, right? What victim? Specializing in throat and lung conditions. Where's our other victims? One victim. Oh, she's a victim. Doesn't mention anything about her. They all had that like stuff though, medicine. I can't remember if that was what it was called or not. Anything else? Oh, we can do some clue solving now. We can do some brain stuff. No, inspect the mansion. We still have to inspect the mansion. Okay, upstairs. Wait, we can...
to leave her to sleep.
Okay, go through here. So, couldn't decide between Mercedes and Ferraris. Yeah. Car will do. It's just a more generic version of both those names. Ooh, another cabinet to open. Okay, what do we got? This
More Chinese symbols are engraved on this padlock.
Well, that's not helpful. I don't know Chinese.
I won't manage to do it randomly. Should I look at the rest of the...
Yes, that's what I was going to do, sir.
Well, well. The characters engraved on this disc resemble those engraved on the padlock.
We can turn this.
This character appears... Maybe I should look to the...
Oh god, okay. What does this look like? A tennis racket. And a shovel. We've got a tennis racket and a shovel. This one here. It's upside down. Okay, so this one needs to go...
The position of this character looks right to me.
Very good. Okay, there's one. This one probably goes this.
Like this. This character appears to be the right way round.
So this one's like 2 lampposts and some kind of archway. That one there, yep. We have...
That's it.
That's
This
it.
character appears to be the right way round.
It looks like this is it. That's it. It is literally it. Maybe that one? Oh wait, it's more that one, right? Okay.
No, it's not the right code.
Yeah. Give me a sec, sir. I'm still working on it.
Like this. This.
Okay. That's the other one, right?
Very good.
Oh god. It's like hands you the answers. Like, what are they showing me? We know what it's showing us. It's showing us the combination. Oh wait, these are all in different orders though. Are we supposed to know which one comes first?
No, it's not the right code.
Oh, it's in
Check the
order.
Chinese characters again.
Okay, so we have it. The other kind of it one. Lampposts. This one, this one. Here we go.
At last, the cupboard is open.
The cupboard. We've got a hat. That's where she keeps her hat. It's like a one-piece hat. Read it, sir. Read it for me. No? One time you're not going to read for me?
Genteel and wild. English countryside revisited.
Interesting. How does that help us?
The Railway Children. E. Nesbit.
The Railway Children. Interesting. So the Railway Guide is what the killer has been leaving at each...
For Franklin. On Teffy's Christmas.
At each
1910.
scene. Franklin. Is there going to be someone named Franklin?
Traveling in China. A practical guide for English travelers.
Mm. What else we got? A hat?
A net, flask, and rifles. Franklin is very well equipped.
Okay. We gotta do thinking time now? No? Map? More thinking time. Okay. There's some boxes around the edge. World.
This plate appears to be able to move, but something is blocking it. This plate appears...
Zerd, stop telling me that, please.
This plate appears to...
What's that?
I think that signet ring should
the
be
ring.
placed here.
Gives you all the answers. Pop that
The
in there.
plates
Whoa.
around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
Oh, really? I don't remember. Franklin's trophies. Okay, we're gonna have to go have a look at those because I don't remember what they look like. Where are these trophies? Let's have a look at this first. Nothing on the desk of interest? Wait, these are the trophies. We haven't even looked at the trophies yet. This guy's
Franklin
psychic.
appears to be very active.
Tennis racket and shoes. 375 caliber rifle.
Franklin
Impressive.
Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
Typical. Very typical. So he's got a, what is this? Some kind of a kudu. A greater kudu.
February 1922,
South Africa.
South Africa.
Okay, this one's got the little ooh, excuse me, little hoof marks. We have a
July
Kodiak beer.
1920, Alaska Peninsula.
Okay. Alaska, South Africa. Do we have any other ones? We can't look at. I think the other ones were downstairs, right? Oh wait, there's one here. Sumatran lioness.
April 1925. Aceh Province, Sumatra.
Sumatra, okay. Hope I don't have to remember these because I'm not going to be able to remember them. We had South Africa, Alaska, Sumatra. Those the only ones? Guess so. This guy's very stompy. He's very stompy, but doesn't move very fast. Okay. So we're going to put this back in. How...
Plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
Yes, but how does it... What does it mean? South Africa is over here somewhere, right? So do we like... That was... Yes. What else do we have? Alaska. Where's Alaska? Like up here somewhere, right? I'm really bad with geography, but I'm pretty sure Alaska's over here. That one? There's other ones that we haven't seen though. Sumatra. Where's Sumatra? No clue where Sumatra is. Not here. I don't really know what I'm doing here, I'm not gonna lie. South America? Is it in South America? What was the Sumatra one? It was neither of those.
The African kudu.
Oh, what? Oh, I see. You gotta like triangulate it. I see now. Okay, well I think... Alaska's up here, right? Alaska's near Canada.
The Alaskan Kodiak bear.
Sumatra's close to India. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't help. That doesn't help me. Where is India? It's over here somewhere, right? This is how bad I am with geography. Isn't it around this area? Or am I like way off? Yes, okay. I'm glad I'm glad I'm not that bad at it. Sumatra was that one, I think. There we go.
The lion of Sumatra.
3. Was there 3? Was there more than 3?
I heard the sound of a mechanism.
Mechanism.
Strange way of protecting one's safe. Triangulating one's hunting sites on the map.
Yes. Long Island to the right of the ship symbol. Oh, I can't look at it now though. What was the... Oh, it was on here, right?
A signet ring bearing the Clark's
1587.
family's coat of arms. A number is written on it.
1587. How do we turn? Yeah.
These documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry.
Take them. What do we got? Coins?
A dozen gold sovereigns. Some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much, hardly enough to justify your robbery.
Mm-hmm.
A dozen gold sovereigns.
Oh. Already looked at that.
A dozen. Charlotte Clark, Comside, Churston, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Chim Sha Tsui, Kowloon, Hong Kong, Comside, 1935, January 1st. I wish you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always smiling as a child, sailing to distant countries and bringing back to us trunks full of wonder. At home, everything annoys me, starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of. I have nobody to share my feelings with, so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me? The simplest way the better. I am doomed. I still have 1 year to live, no more. How do I know? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr. Logan tells my husband in the most direct way the truth he conceals from me. Sir, I know, but my husband doesn't know I know. Please don't tell him. And if he shares the truth with you, act as you were surprised. Carr will probably speak in his usual convoluted way.
Car's short for
I wanted
Carmichael.
to be the first to announce it to you.
That makes a little
It
bit
does
more
matter
sense
to me that
as
you
a
are
name.
aware of what happens in Comside. Warm regards, Charlotte.
Interesting. Interesting. So
Eton
she
College
is
School
aware.
year 1912-1913. Franklin Clark. School report for Franklin Clark. According to his teachers, Franklin was a good student, but lacked discipline.
You lack discipline. Okay, we're missing one more. This one?
Sir Carmichael Clark, Comside, Churston, Devon. To
Is everyone already read?
Dear Franklin. First, I
No.
wish you a good start to a successful new year. I have received your letter dated December 10th. Thanks for defending my interest against Wang, this robber. Things could have got pretty bad if you weren't a real cold-blooded guy. I envy you for that. Things go on here much as usual. Charlotte is moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Gray. She is a dear girl and a greater comfort to me that I can tell you. I should not have known what to do through this bad time but for her. She has an exquisite taste and shares my passion for Chinese art. No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you want to stay in China for 1 more year or even longer. I don't object. The longer you stay, the more opportunities you will have to increase our collection. Nonetheless, you should know that we miss you here, and that Charlotte will be gone by the time you come back. I am, dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother.
Okay. So Carmichael's the one who got killed. And Franklin is his brother. Who's not here? I can't really remember what was happening with this one because I probably should have finished this one before we finished up last time. Because we kind of stopped halfway through. Okay, I've still got to inspect the mansion a bit more. But weirdly, we kind of already know who the murderer is, I think, because it keeps showing us, like, little scenes of them, like, writing the letters and stuff. Unless
Franklin
that's,
Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a
unless
hunter,
that's a red herring.
traveller.
Alright, I'm going to look elsewhere. You must search. So you planning to play Return to Monkey Island anytime soon, Game Tourist? It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I don't want to say too much about it, obviously, but I would probably put it up there with the like original games, and the ending was quite neat. And it wasn't too like we did it on the hard puzzle
I see
mode,
some papers that were not there the first time I visited.
and it wasn't too bad. I think I used a hint once because, yeah, I probably could have figured it out on my own, but we used like one hint, no other hints. So
Valuers report property. Building land located in Comside, Churston client, circa Michael Clark, April 15, 1935, Court and Brunskill office.
Valuers report, eh?
Court and Brunskill. The name is familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works for?
Oh, who's Donald Fraser? There's a
These
knife
daggers
missing.
are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that a crime weapon is here.
That was missing before, though.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Circa Michael Clark, MD, Comside, Churston, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
Okay. I don't know how much stuff we need to look at still. We did look in this room, but maybe we need to re-look at everything.
The door is locked.
We got a key though. So, where's your key?
This unit contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's patients. Let us study them closely and see if there are any familiar names.
They're in alphabetical order.
No test on the records from A to D. They've been handled recently. No names. Disappointing.
Might have destroyed the evidence.
Lots of dust. The records from E to Z have not been touched for years. No names. Disappointing. Sir Carmichael's collection could rival that of a major museum.
Alright, what else we got? We looked at that book already.
There are some very valuable objects here.
Okay. Oh, do we need to use the key? No. What's happening? Where am I? Why am I walking? A spoon.
Compass, point to the south. Bronze and magnetite.
Oh,
Han
it's
Dynasty,
compass.
circa 210 BC.
I thought it was a spoon.
Purchased in Hong Kong, 1935.
I don't know how any of this is helping us, to be honest. No clue. Oh, is it the dagger from that's missing? It is. What is this? Who left this here?
Attention, Franklin. Task list. A. Ordering Lady Clark remedies. Done. B. Tidying up real estate property files. Done. C. Calling the lawyer about inventory. Done. D. Update the tenant-farmer list. Done. E. Update land rent accounting. Done. F. Ordering a restock of arsenic. Done. P.S. I have left on the living room table some of my things I don't want to keep. The locket and the dagger. I am sure you know why. Thora.
She stabs someone with it.
A dark dragon for a bright-haired maid. C.
Okay.
I've already seen similar daggers.
Where to take it? Take it with you. Put it back in the... New objective, inspect the... Oh, we gotta go outside now. Okay. Let me go out this way.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
What? Someone's dead? Somebody died? Well, where do we have it? We never had on before, did we? Where did you get that from? It's like Indiana Jones pulls it out of nowhere. What is this?
Brown pellets.
That's a rat.
Revolting.
It's not a pellet.
Brown.
Okay.
Tut-tut. The gardener does not follow the alignment.
Tut tut. Gardener.
There. That's better. It is symmetrical.
What is that?
There. That.
We got a snowflake achievement for doing that. What? Interesting. Good look at this one too. Is this one straight? Oh. That's the one we already moved. We go down this way. Nope.
Something makes me feel uncomfortable.
It's that dead rat. Just don't think about it. What? Who said that? Was it the bird? Bird's talking. What's that? Pigeons.
This wisteria is in full bloom.
Oh, just looking at the pigeons.
This fountain makes a very relaxing sound.
What you doing up there,
wisteria
birds?
is in full bloom.
Okay. Just keep walking, I guess. What is this thing over here? This looks suspicious.
It was probably the gardener who lit this fire.
What's in there?
Look here. I wonder if someone wanted to get rid of these papers. This
Did a very
subject
good
would
job of
probably
it.
be useful to me. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
It's brain cell time again. Brain cell time. Why did Thora leave personal belongings behind at Combs' side? Carmichael's gifts? Carmichael wrote to Franklin to tell him that he found Thora charming. Thora Gray, expert in art history. Thora left a letter behind. Why did Thora leave personal belongings behind? I don't know. She left the letter and she left the dagger. I don't know which ones it is. Thora does not want to be accused of theft. Okay.
Everything that
I see.
Thor Gray has left behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most probably gave them to her, but she chose to leave them here rather than run the risk of being accused of theft. It is understandable when you know just how much Lady Clark mistrusted her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
More brain cells. See, the thing is, I didn't even figure that out. Game basically did it for me. Okay, there's a poisoned rat at the scene of the crime. Thor had ordered a rat poison. Oh, is that what that was? Okay. Lady Clark thinks that she's manipulative. Lady Clark thinks that she tried to poison her. See, now I'm just randomly guessing them. Thorgrey never considered...
Thorgrey had no reason to kill someone who only had few months left to live.
This is true.
The poison she ordered was for rats. The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path, not far from the property.
Okay, that makes sense.
I've finished here. I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
I'm just a bad detective. Although, we did come into this only doing half of it last time and doing the other half now, so I'm not exactly fresh. And what has happened? What is this? Plick. May you have peace, calm. Well, that was fast.
May you have peace, Carmichael.
Didn't he
Charlotte.
only just die like now? Or did we leave and come back? I don't remember. We gotta go now? Telephone? Oh, we gotta use the telephone. We must telephone him. God damn it, I gotta walk all the way back now. What's down there? Looks suspicious. Wait, did we check the greenhouse? Oh, fuck. Cannot check the greenhouse. Whoa, we teleported. See, look at that. No hat. His hat's gone. Where does he keep it? That's the real mystery here.
I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
Mm-hmm.
I must put the...
That's what I was trying to do. Where do we put the key? What? We give it back to her?
Best to leave.
Okay, don't give it to her. Where the hell does the key go? In the bowl? No?
This skeleton key would be very useful for opening the locks I have not...
Where does the key go? All the cabinets are just open. Like, you might want to close those first, buddy. Or they're going to know you've been looking around. Where the hell do I put this key? What?
I must put the skeleton key back and inform...
Okay, where? Where do I put it, sir? She probably told us last stream, but I've totally forgotten now. Put it
This
there?
unit contains the...
On the table? The hell am I supposed to do with this key? Is there like a key ring thing somewhere that I'm missing? Keychain? Nope. God. Where did we get this key from? I don't remember. I thought you just gave it to us. What? What am I supposed to do with it? Maybe I can put it here? Do I have to like zoom in on it to do it? No. Help. I might need to look. I might need to watch the last stream to see where we even got this key from. What if I click on this bookshelf? Maybe I can put it on here. Nope. Oh shit. What am I supposed to do?
Sir Carmichael's This unit contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's patients.
He doesn't say. Go back. It doesn't even have it as an objective. It just says telephone Hastings. So if we go to the phone...
I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
But where do we put it?
I've finished with this subject.
Very confusing. Yeah? Maybe I can click this and do it. No? What? Can't go upstairs, oily of me. We can go in here. But it didn't look like there was anywhere to put it. We've left all the cupboards open. Very suspicious. Can't click here anywhere.
This skeleton key would be very...
Wow! I'm gonna maybe have to watch the previous stream.
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveller.
Very good. Doesn't help me though. Where else would we put it? Okay, I might just need to quickly check the previous stream. Let's have a look. See if I can bring it up. Clark's Hall. Is that, what is that? Is that like a room? Let's see if I can bring this up.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You born, how's it going? We're having some issues. We're supposed to put a key back. But we don't know where, because it's not telling me. Someone do that. So I'm just checking our previous stream. I don't remember. Okay, we've already got the key now, right? We don't know. We can't go into that room. It's not from there. Wait, when did we even get the key? I'm doing alright, doing alright. Still got an injured hand, so... Oh, shit. Could be better, but
Now,
What are we
not doing okay. Not doing too bad in the grand scheme of things.
And answering the phone. Sorry.
Okay, we got it earlier than this.
please.
Right.
Fine.
Thank you, Mr. Clark.
We got it around here somewhere, right?
Seeing who.
Not stay for the interview. Thank you for...
Very well, sir. Very well.
Because this was the start of the area we went to.
Stockings one is kind of weird because it's
Thank you for coming, Mr.
not really
Poirot.
been mentioned.
Lady
but-
Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor. Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview.
So they joined a stream
I will
of
take Miss Gray to the station
a
to see
compatriot
my wife,
of mine?
Tuki.
Who was this compatriot?
She's seeing her.
Are you going on holiday, mademoiselle?
You said she's going to see a
Not
lawyer.
exactly, Mr. Poirot.
Miss Gray very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs. But
Said he
naturally,
knows
she
me.
wants to find a
Huh.
position in London.
Ah,
I don't know who that would be.
I'll be
It could be
absolutely
anybody.
warning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient drowsy.
thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle.
Where's
That's
this
it,
key?
The house for stockings.
Where's this damn key from? Yeah, can we guess?
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any
Are they also a New Zealander?
Talk to her and then I'll
I
probably.
might know who it is if they're also a New Zealander.
Lady Clark.
Okay, I think we already have the key now, right?
God, she does not look well. You got any stockings in here?
It is. Is it old Mr. Grunt? Mr. Grunt Guru?
be rude.
Fine.
Is Jesus? What?
This poor woman is very ill.
No shit. Jesus. Unless she's
It's a good song, though. Good song.
Dazed eyes.
Ah, very good. I did see he was playing King's Quest
Clenched.
4. Was it King's Quest 4 he was playing?
No, those are not clenched fists. This guy's not very observant. What
I was
else?
meaning to drop in to watch them. I think he's doing a blind playthrough of those at the moment. Which is pretty cool.
Oh, she's got the medicine.
Okay, I just feel like I'm watching my own stream here now, which I guess is technically true. But I feel like...
I
Oh,
wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come. Kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
hidden in the lion trophy. Okay, that was the last place I thought it was going to be. What the hell? These people keep their stuff in some weird places. Alright. King's Quest 4. That's the... It's not the one with... what's his name? Gwydion? It's the one after that, right? With Rosella.
Après, il...
Okay, put this damn key back. Let's get out of here. Bloody hell. I do not remember getting the key from there. It's a weird place to keep your key. Okay, now let's make a phone call.
Hello, Hastings. I have finished in Churston. I will take the first train.
I
Tell me,
just
do you know how to
wanted
Whoa.
restore writing on a burned document?
Thanks.
Yes,
I'm glad you came
just have
along.
to soak a
You're
Pause,
my
pause. We're gonna pause.
special friend. I want to sing a song.
You're gonna get a
just
song.
for you.
OGB.
Special friends.
Welcome back.
Special
Whoa, it has been like 3 years. Or even more.
It has been longer. 36 months would be 3 years. You're almost 4 years. That's a long time. That's a long time to be subscribed and to be watching, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, OGB. I think you disrupted the dialogue last time too, but that's fine. We can pause, so it's all good. How are you doing? Thank you for the resub. We're solving some mysteries.
cloth with a hydrochloric acid solution and rub the sheet of paper. Then the characters appear.
What is he talking
Bien.
about?
You have been of great assistance, Hastings. Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
He's talking about
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
visible ink or something?
You will see, my friend. À ce soir.
Accessoire. Always time those things. It's perfect. Old Kazoo Kid is always interrupting.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Donald. This is one of the suspects, right? But we don't think he did it. Okay. We got a trophy called the Hungarian Moustache. Okay, let's go talk to this dude. I don't know what that whole thing was about. What was he talking about? Some kind of hydrochloric acid or something on a document. How are you doing though, OGB?
This bottle is for our visitors. Personally, I prefer the sherry.
Hope you're doing alright. Okay, we're gonna give this guy a once over. See how suspicious he looks today.
This man is tired.
He's very tired. He's drinking too much. Look at him go. Jesus. Slow down, sir. We got crumpled clothes. Unshaven. Dark
Donald is
circles.
short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
He's in mourning. His lover was murdered. Let's have a chat to him.
Mr. Parrow, I don't know why I'm here.
Become impatient with his indecision. Accuse him of being guilty. Reassure him about the fact that he will be listened to. We don't think he's guilty. I'm pretty sure he's not. I mean, there was some stuff that lined up with him. I think the drink he ordered. And he was like with what's her name around the time. But he doesn't really line up with any of the other murders, so still messed up. Oh no. Is it really messed up?
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Parrow, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Tell me about it, sir. Tell me about the dream. Point out this is not a psychoanalyst's office. Keep going, sir. Keep going.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
Have a peer. Help yourself to a banana.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her round the throat,
Whoa.
and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead.
You should maybe not tell me this.
Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Megan's his
Have
sister.
you seen Megan
right?
Barnard recently?
She did?
Yes,
Did
I
you,
grieved
did
brought
you
us
strangle
together.
her recently?
I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why
It's
not?
probably a good
Is
idea.
it her you are attacking in your dream?
You just said that.
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting.
Maybe.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Wait, what are we brain celling over? How should Donald's dream be interpreted? 2 murders were premeditated and were carried out by the same murderer. We know that, right? Don't know if that's relevant to us or not. Donald was very much in love with Betty. That's probably relevant. Donald was a violent man. That is true. Donald does not kill Megan in his dream. Donald is tired. I mean, that's probably relevant too. He feels guilty about killing Betty. He likes Megan. I don't know. Well, I'm suddenly a psychologist? What is this? Which ones are relevant? I feel like that's relevant. He feels guilty. Wait, no. He feels guilty about he didn't kill her, so not that one. He doesn't kill Megan. He was in love with Betty. He was violent. He feels guilty. No, we rolled that one out already. Okay, he'll do. Starting to have feelings for Megan.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancé? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot.
You're welcome.
You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
Did he really
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and
come
you are
here
tired.
to tell me about his dream?
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains.
Awesome.
It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him.
He's wasted.
I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
What do we need this product for?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Gray to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her.
Okay. There was something, no, that's right, the stockings.
Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a
Those
very important question.
Stockings like involved in every single murder, I think. Or at least the first two, which is kind of weird. Remind her that she did not see anybody on the day of the murder. Who is this? This is the C. The car. Excuse me, the Carmichael one. Accuse her of having lied. Accuse her of being the killer's accomplice. I feel like she did lie, but I don't remember what it was about. What did she lie about? I think she did see someone, right? Because the mother said that she saw her with someone, whereas she told us that there was no one on the property. I think that's what the deal was. We can maybe accuse her. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but... No worries, Game Terrorist. I hope you have a good lunch. I'll probably be on for like a little bit longer, an hour or so, maybe a little bit over an hour. So yeah, might catch you a bit later, but otherwise, until next time. We'll probably be on this one for a little while, I guess. I don't really know how long it is. Yes.
You
We'll
lied
accuse her.
to us, and I demand to know why.
But what are you talking about?
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Yeah,
Really? She must have been mistaken.
explain yourself.
Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it. But it
Sure.
wasn't important. It was just a salesman.
Stockings.
One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
I told you, it's the stockings.
Can you describe him to me?
Medium size.
Yes, sir.
Glasses. Dark suit and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident. But he wasn't.
He's the murderer. We know this. It's the stockings. None of these help us. She lied about leaving. Yeah, she did actually, because she said she was going to see a lawyer, but then the other guy said she was going on holiday.
You also forgot to tell me that you
Oh.
had been fired.
Well, that.
You never asked me. It was Franklin who led you to believe that I left voluntarily. He's more chivalrous than you.
Insolent.
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence.
Insolent fool.
And Franklin could not go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston.
We can ask her if she'll collect them. We know that she left them because she thinks she'll be accused of stealing. So we know why she left them.
Are you planning on going back to collect them?
No. I prefer not to carry the weight of the past.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question?
Yes or no, lady?
Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Says a no?
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
A no would have done. No would have sufficed. It's the stockings, though. I told you it's the stockings.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
Sorry.
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her.
Are we going to do brain cells? Brain cell time?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Every day I try to do that, Poirot. It never works. Would Thora have married Sir Carmichael if he had lived? Stayed behind to settle his affairs. Carmichael was close to Thora Grey. It offered Thora a brooch. Thora likes Franklin. It's the brother, though. She's evasive about her relationship. Is she a seductress? Do we know this? Is she? Man, I'm bad at this. I always pick the wrong ones. She likes Franklin, not... I feel like it must be these two, right? Maybe not. Okay, maybe it's just the obvious ones. She was close to him, he gave her a brooch. And that one. No. This one. No. This one. Oh my god. What? He found her charming. Gave her a brooch. And he was close to her. She's evasive. She wanted to marry and certainly would have succeeded in doing so. Okay, well, I mean...
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
These are the words of a lover,
engraving.
not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
She could have just said no.
You think she seduced
yes or no
Sir
question.
Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
We do.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new?
Stockings. It's the stocking man. We must find
Let us
him.
now try and get our brain cells to work.
There's a lot of brain cells going on today. Is there another common point between... Yes, there is. Stocking box. Door-to-door salesman. Box of stockings. For each murder, the victim or someone close to them in situations with stockings.
It's perfectly clear, Hastings. Perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill, and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest to Jop.
We must see Jop immediately. We must telephone Jop immediately. Let's do it.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
That's right.
Yes. Contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Never
Right.
trust them door-to-door
The hunt is on.
salesmen. I always knew. Where are we now? Doncaster. Oh, he's silky legs. He's the silky leg murderer.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't
No, he's-
travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
Bum, bum, bum. He's not going there. He's going somewhere starting with D. Obviously.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and
There
get
we
it
go.
yourself?
Yeah, man.
Très
Stop being
bien.
so lazy.
What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
He's in on it. He's upset that we're onto it. Onto the ABC man. What do we got?
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th.
September
So
11th?
long,
Oh, shit.
ABC. I should compare this letter with
Okay,
the one
so-
on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person.
If he's a stocking salesman, and his initials are literally ABC, I feel like that's gonna narrow it down a lot. What's this?
It is now the right time.
Oh shit, okay, sorry. We gotta go look at the letters again. Even though we know, like, you could just look at this and you know that they're done on the same typewriter. What is this? Why do we still have this?
If someone has tried to get rid of these documents, they may be important.
Oh, is that what the chemicals are that he was asking for? I see. With the second one? Why are we comparing with the second?
Let us examine this more closely.
It's kind of annoying we have to do this every time.
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, this
like-
I is weird.
I feel like one of them's going to be like, we're going to get a letter
Right.
and
Let us compare this with the other letter.
it doesn't have these defects.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some...
Yeah, we know.
Yes, the... Right, let us compare the... That's right, the A character...
That's right.
I have to find some...
Where's the W?
The W is not printed properly. Right, let us Of course, the W characters in the two letters do
course.
indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Correct.
Hastings, he strikes tomorrow. Chief Inspector Japp?
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle.
Tell him
It
to
is
hurry
from
up.
Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Very well.
Bien, now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes.
Come on, Hastings.
Yes.
He seems very annoyed with us. What's going on, Hastings? He's troubled. Alright. I'm going to jump up for a moment, but I will be right back. And then we will look at these documents and figure out what the deal is with them. So bear with me for one moment. Alright. I have returned. What are we doing? We're gonna decipher the boined doc. Oh, is that what that little parcel was? Must be the stuff, right?
So, how are you getting on? I'm ready to take notes.
I'm ready.
Now, down to work.
Do
All
it.
this needs putting in order a little.
A little. Okay. How do we do this? Huh? The fuck? How do we do this? Oh, I see.
This page will be reconstructed in a flash.
In a shiffy. There we go.
This page is finished.
Beautiful.
That's done. 3 more to go. This piece should be... This does not look too difficult. This page is finished.
This page
And that's
is
2 done.
finished.
It's easier than I thought.
Sure is. Okay.
This does not look too difficult.
Stop saying that, sir. I'm trying to do my work. Interrupting me.
This page is finished.
This page
Only
is
one more.
finished. This one.
I think that this is right.
I think that this is right.
This does not look...
Stop it.
This page is finished.
Done.
All the pages are reconstructed.
Now use your magical glue or whatever the hell you ordered. What is it? What do we... Tip it on there?
A bottle of solvent.
A bottle of solvent.
A dry cloth.
A dry cloth. What are we doing?
A dry cloth.
Stop saying that.
A bottle of solvent.
There we go. Whoa, look at it go.
The cloth is now soaked with solvent.
What are we doing this for? Rub it down. Rub it everywhere.
Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look.
So they ripped those up from the
Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at campsite.
Yeah, there.
All right,
What
but
he-
where
what
did
he
the
said.
person who burned them find them?
They're in the filing cabinet. Read them. They took them out of the filing cabinet, right?
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with lots of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis, causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking.
Bronchitis.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust. While wounded, mustard gas and
This
head
is
trauma.
the guy.
Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia.
You're gonna question his initials at ABC?
Dick Dudley Dunbar.
Huh. This
Owner
is the
of
guy.
Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic. Heart disease. Heart condition.
Dick
Let us
Dudley.
now try and get our brain cells to work.
Dick Dudley's the next guy. Where do the burn documents come from? So Carmichael's medical records have been consulted recently. There are many people in Cheston on the day of the murder. Where did the burned documents come from? Well, this is the only one that seems relevant to that, right? I don't get this. Like, I get the system, but it never seems to make sense of what I think it should be. It can't be any of those, right? Where did it come from? We know the records had been consulted recently. They all suffered throat afflictions. What? Documents come from Dr. Clark's. Well, that's what I thought, but what does that letter have to do with that?
The burned documents are medical records, and without a doubt, they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the 2 victims appear on them? And who are the 2 other patients?
These are very good questions.
Well, D's obviously the next one. We know that. Damn it. Come on, Poirot. Pull it together, man. This is obvious.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady, who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Dick Dastardly. No, not him. Alexander Bonaparte Custard.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes.
Good.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust? How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers.
No guessing
It's
here,
a
buddy.
serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
He went to the Black Swan, right? That's what I said.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
I'm a
Trust
psychic
me,
now.
Chief Inspector.
I'm a psychic.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Which one? Does it matter? I feel like Sharp should do it, because they're like the actual police, whereas I'm just some
Do
random
your
dude.
best, Jap.
You can count on me.
Turn me down, Jap. You'll be in trouble.
Hastings, everything is at stake. With a little luck, our main suspect will soon be under lock and key.
Someone's ringing me again?
So, has Cust been arrested?
Yes, the Doncaster police are sending him by train.
That is good news.
What if it's not him?
But why so gloomy, Chief Inspector?
Well, when I told the hotel owner that he was sheltering a murderer, he collapsed.
He's dead?
No, fortunately, but it has taken its toll on him. It has to be said that with his name starting with the letter D, he had every reason to fear Cust.
What's his name, Dick?
I bet he was going to be the next victim.
Come now, Chief Inspector. He's at the hospital and the doctors are taking good care of him.
You think so?
Of course. Do not feel down, Chief Inspector. Let us focus on our investigation.
While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
Let's do it.
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt. Hastings, we are making good
Arigato.
progress. Please go and search the room of our #1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you were so nervous, bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable
I
prospect.
thought he went to the
But
dentist
an
the other day.
unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
He's gonna flee the country, this guy. He's suspicious.
To Marbury Guest House, please.
Let's go. Another cat. Another cat. There's a cat all along. I'm getting all the moustache trophies, apparently. Alright.
Marbury. There is a very pretty village by this name, in Cheshire.
Let's go in. Can we go into his room? We're not even like police. Like, how can we just say, hey, we're gonna search this dude's room? Good afternoon, madame. What is this? Pillow. Or
It looks like I've found the real master of this house.
cushion with hairs. Cat portrait.
There is no
Cork on the
need to
end of
worry
string.
about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
I feel like there's going to be some weird thing with cats because there was like the Ginger Cat. Was it Ginger Cat Bar? Ginger Cat Cafe or something? In the second murder? The first murder had a missing Ginger Cat poster. Third one. I can't remember if there was a cat in the third one. But now this one also has a ginger cat. So, is she peeling potatoes?
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Jupp told me that you might be coming.
What you doing with those potatoes, huh? Get annoyed seeing her peel potatoes. Let's do that.
I do not think that this is the right time to be peeling potatoes.
My lodgers have got to eat.
Get them out of here.
But you are contravening health regulations.
Those potatoes out of
Well,
my
it's
sight.
not as serious as killing someone. I just wanted to help you. I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood.
Understood
He told
what?
me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cuss left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined.
That's
But when I see how
fiend.
I'm being treated, I wonder if I was right.
What? How do you know about the ABC? We'll congratulate her. I think she took she took great offense to our potato comment.
Well done.
Gotta reassure
You
her.
were right. He did go to Doncaster.
So I was right to warn the police.
Tell me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
Well, he's odd. Sometimes he coughs really loudly and complains that his throat is burning, and sometimes he talks to himself and stares into space. He told me that it was because of a wound he got in the wall. His head hasn't been quite right since, he said. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
Poop. He pooped himself.
Where were the stains on the shirt?
On the collar and on the buttonholes.
Oh.
Cut used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Oh, it wasn't for pleasure. He was always unwell on trains. But he had to sell his stockings around England. I have to respect my engagements, he used to say.
Do you know where Cust was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill? On June the 21st and July the 25th?
No, I don't know. That was a while ago, you know.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
Suspicious.
I remember one thing. Bexhurst by the sea, right?
Correct.
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cust asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Very suspicious.
Very interesting. Please continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
When did he start buying them? Do you know?
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Churchton. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
It's when we
That will be
started
all for
publishing
now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
details about the case. I
Take
think.
the key on the counter.
Where's the cat? I need to question the cat.
I don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cuss rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
Date, room. We didn't get to read it. Did we get the key?
I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
I'm gonna tell her off about her potatoes again. Them damn potatoes out of my sight. She's still peeling them.
This woman appears to be in a good mood.
What did I tell you, huh? Smooth movements. Relaxed posture. Humming.
Mrs. Marbury is in a good mood. She's working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel.
She's a talented peeler.
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I remember. Just for one night as a favor. Mr. Cust was away, all my other rooms were taken, and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
Mr. Fishman? He starts with F. We're not up to F yet, but you're under arrest for doing that. We're not the police. We don't need to.
It doesn't matter, provided that you remembered to change the sheets.
Oh, do you think so?
I do. It's just good hygiene. But then again, you are peeling potatoes on a serving counter, so... Don't know what your standards are like, ma'am. Certainly not be eating your french fries, that's for sure. Okay, do I hear? Always, our moustache. Always important. Look at all these, oh, he's got all these... Look at these. Evidence. If he was suspicious, like, thought he was under, like... If he thought he was being suspicious, why would he leave these all over the floor?
ABC guys, enough to sign about a dozen murders. It's closed.
It's closed. Can we open it? No.
It's
What's it say on it?
It's ABC.
What else are we looking at in here? Poirot.
ABC guy.
There's 2 clues.
ABC. It's.
Huh? What the fuck?
It's.
Excuse me? What am I looking for?
It's. A. AB. AB.
Says I'm missing 1 clue.
AB.
Help.
AB. It's.
We've got to open it or something? Use a key. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me.
The Bexhill Daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder.
It's underpants.
Most probably the basting dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands. All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churchton murder onwards. Nothing before that date. Trousers, white shirts, Everything has been washed very well.
Okay, that one's easy enough. A medicine. And seductive.
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher.
This is true.
The subject would probably be useful to me.
It will. No, we're gonna take it. Okay. Sedative. Chloroform.
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. The subject would probably be useful to me.
It's gonna sedate people. What else you got on here, sir? We'll look around. The typewriter. We've got to check the typewriter. That'll be the smoking gun, right?
A long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon.
We probably got to take this to open the box.
Subject would probably be useful to me.
I guess.
It's an ABC.
It's an ABC.
Cast is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury.
He spilled his ink.
Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning? John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter.
May, okay.
Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes.
So May was before the first murder, so he got the typewriter before the first murder.
I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it?
I mean, how am I going to do it?
Something is blocking the ribbon.
It literally says my name here. He wrote
Something is blocking.
Dude, you don't even need to get it. We can see it.
The ribbon is jammed. The ribbon is jammed.
How do I do that, sir? What am I looking at here? Here, maybe?
The right-hand heel has been removed.
Pull the ribbon out, quick.
The ribbon is jammed.
What do you mean it's jammed? We just undid the thing.
The left-hand heel has been removed.
This is a very short ribbon.
Something is blocking.
We probably need to move the... Oh, no we don't.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC.
I mean, it literally said on this.
I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes.
Cool. What do we... What? We can
All
see
the
it.
letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Whoa. Need to investigate these boxes, though.
This knife is very useful. Who knows? Maybe it never cut anything other than string.
Maybe.
Stockings.
Stockings. Okay. I feel like we have, like, everything we need, right?
War of 1914-1918. By the King's order, the name of Corporal A.B. Cust, Devonshire Regiment, was published on the London Gazette on May the 10th, 1918, as mentioned in a dispatch for gallant and distinguished service. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack, Corporal Cust greatly deserves his distinction.
Colonel Custard. Okay, what are we doing now? We got to search still. What else we got to look for? The bed.
How hopeful. This place is a real mess.
His pants. He forgot his pants. Cereal bowls. What else?
The least I can
Slightly
say that Mr. Cust
misaligned
is not very
bed.
concerned about order and balance.
What else? We've looked at everything, right? Is he in here now? He's not even in here. What the hell? Where was Cust at the time of the Bexhill murder? Can we figure this out? It was rented to someone else on the July. That was when it happened. Betty had a photo of her and Donald. Key to his room. Bexhill local paper dating from the day of Betty's murder was found in Cust's room. Okay, we had the bathing suit, right? Not that. These ones, maybe? Cust was probably in Bexhill on the day of the murder.
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th.
5 ego points. We still have to look around here, though? What else do we need to look for? The sink? What's this?
This dark stain.
Tomato sauce.
It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there. No use continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see.
Alright, we'll leave now. Talk to a shop. Seems to all point to this dude. Is there going to be a twist, though?
Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
It's going to be her.
Bye.
Ah, Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
Put that potato down.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
She left the potatoes here. Look at that. What are we going to do? Talk to this dude? Sir? Oh, I got to put this down, right?
I had best talk to Jap.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
I've listened closely to what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
That is what we're going to look for.
Do we?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is he guilty? Was it possible for Cust to have killed the 3 victims? Okay, let's start here. He has ABC guides at home. That's very damning. He had blood on him. I feel like that's like, you know, anyone could have blood. Well, these two kind of go together as... no. I mean, the blood could be from his cough. He was in Andover on the day of the murder. I don't know if that's helpful. He was in Bexhill. Well, the letters come from his typewriter. That's very damning. Oh. Shit. What's happened? Was it possible for him to have killed the 3 victims? He has a knife. That was like that one. He was there. And he was there, right? Struggle with this, don't I? Cust was in all the towns, yes. Are there any common points between Cust and the killer? Okay. Well, that's definitely one. Oh, I keep scrolling. He has the books. And he has a knife like the killer. He could have committed these crimes. Is Cust's behavior suspicious? He lied. Keeps the newspapers that talk about the murders. He had blood on him. But,
The evidence against Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
But he does suffer
However,
from...
The blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes, yet we see quite the opposite. You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
This is true.
I agree it's troubling.
Maybe he's just one of those, like,
my mind.
fanatics.
There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can we talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the first train.
Are they questioning him already?
He says he can't remember a thing.
I feel like he's going to just be like a fanatic.
Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I shall remember that.
Right. I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
You do that, sir.
Chief Inspector, I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinatum.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the
Disturbing
meantime,
evidence.
I'm going to see if you've missed something.
Disturbing the crime scene. Did it differently back in the 30s, apparently. Alright. I feel like he's going to be a red herring, right? He's going to be like a fanatic. Alright. Let's go home.
To Scotland Yard, please.
This guy's been waiting here the whole time. Oh, we're coming here? Oh. That's right, that's where he is. I forgot. Candelabra mustachio. Can we change our mustache? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I feel like we can change our mustache. I feel like that's what I keep saying about. Can we? No, we can't equip these mustaches. Man, I thought we could have a cool new mustache. Disappointed now. Alright, sir, you better start talking. Not looking
This
good for
man is
you.
not in good shape.
She's got no milk. Shaking hands. Lowered eyes. What else? She's rocking.
What do you want from me?
Crumpled jacket.
He is worried and very tired, and other police have been hard on him.
Tell me everything you know.
What do you want from me?
I want the truth.
Are you Alexander Bonaparte Cust?
So? You find my name ridiculous, is that it? Huh?
I am Hercule Poirot, and I want nothing other than the truth.
Ah, you're the detective.
That's right. Why you keep writing to me, huh?
Why did you send me a letter before each crime?
Why all these questions? When are you going to stop pestering me?
Answer the damn question, man.
Maybe you forgot that you wrote these letters.
Yes, it's true. Sometimes I forget. Maybe I did type them.
Seems very convenient.
I do not believe that you are capable of murder, Mr. Cust.
I hope not.
It's not him. It's definitely not him.
You suffered during the war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered. But the army was the only place I didn't feel inferior. No questions. Just orders to follow.
But ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
Professor Clark treated you.
Yes, a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
Of course, you never considered killing a doctor who took such good care of you.
No, never.
Why are you agitated? I'm trying to help you, sir.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crimes?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
It's been set up. I mean, technically the list he got from his employer, which listed the locations that he was supposed to go to for selling, they were predetermined, so he didn't plan to go to those.
He is in no state to reply. Poor man.
What the heck are we going to do then? We're going to leave? Give him some have cough medicine.
Take this. It will help you.
Should give him the sedative.
Thank you.
Drink it up.
Oh, good God, my shirt is covered in blood again.
Bon. I now know where the bloodstains Mrs. Marbury saw came from. Are you well enough to speak?
Yes, I feel much better.
Tell me more then, sir.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crimes?
We already asked him, that's right.
There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot, but not for pleasure. I am terribly unwell in trains. But I had to respect my engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Is his employer?
Let's see. The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
The company
they
sent me the
weren't.
typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards.
It's appear that you typed them before sending them. I thought. I feel like the letters on the one we saw in the room didn't have the issues of the letter, like the characters that the other letters had.
So it would appear that you typed them before sending them to yourself.
I don't remember. Good God! I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
He's been brainwashed. Gothic confessional trophy. What is it?
He is prey to a terrible anxiety. Is it remorse? Or simply the pressure of the questioning and the train journey?
I guess we have to give him the other medicine now. It's kind of like we had to pick up these medicines. Like, that's what I mean by it's very linear.
Take this. It will help you.
Has he got like a red glow when we do this?
Oh, I think I'll be fine.
Good. Keep talking.
Let us see, Cust. Look at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
No, he didn't.
Yes, I know.
He didn't do it.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
He's been framed.
Let us leave Cust alone.
He's been framed.
And what conclusions have you drawn?
Plenty. It might help us to understand him a little better. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
He's innocent. I think he's innocent. I feel like it's going to be something to do with the employer, right? Oh, what do we know about Cust's health? Suffers from blah blah blah. Problem with his throat. You expect a murderer to keep newspaper articles about all his crimes. Okay, that's not relevant. Cust is mentally weak and physically weak, not really the profile of our killer. Are there any other clues that do not support Cust's guilt? Yes. That one and this one. No. The murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes. Yet we see quite the opposite. Are there any clues that do not support Cust's guilt? Several details which show that Cust is not guilty. Can we say without a shadow of a doubt that Cust is guilty? We can't. He's not guilty.
I don't see any clearer than before. This is worse.
There is one point to highlight. C'est curieux. Cust admits that he killed, but he does not know why. What did Dr. Thompson say? Even if Cust killed while in an altered state, it still must have been his deepest desire. He must have had a motive.
Let's keep it simple. Never mind his motive. He confessed.
He
But you
confessed.
see, he can confess to anything and everything. He denied the murders and then confessed to them.
This
He
is true.
confirmed that he never typed the letters. Then, with great ease, I managed to get him say quite the opposite.
We did also kind of drug him.
Come
too,
on, he
so-
behaved like a guilty man. He lied to his landlady.
Because deep down he believes himself guilty. From the papers, he noticed that he had always been at the scene of the crimes. He must think that he killed and then simply forgot what he had done.
How can you be so sure?
Let us look at his psychological profile. You will understand my point of view. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Come on, brain cells, we need you. Is Cust clear? What the hell is this? Let us look again at this murder, if you please. You will see that the murderer carried it out to perfection. Clever. Okay. Always unwell on trains. Kept his pencils in sharpens if there was nothing left. It's clear he did not grow up in luxury. Army was the only place I didn't feel inferior. No questions, just orders to follow. He was very hesitant and shy. What are we doing? We're trying to make out that he's not clever? I mean, we just be one of these, right? Mediocre. He's mediocre. Is Cust sure of himself? No. He was hesitant and shy. Is he a seducer? No. Without any charm. Does he like trains? We know he doesn't like trains. Is he impulsive? No. He's cold. Oh, that one matches, apparently. Is he generous? Miserly. What the hell's that mean?
You see? Cust's character is quite the opposite of the murderer's.
But
It's
if
true.
he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
You know very well that our murderer does not behave like a psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual repetition in the choice of victims.
Very well, you're right as always. So we have no confession, no culprit, no suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry? What should I do?
Fire
Have
me.
faith. Just give me 24 hours.
Is that other guy gonna be dead now? I feel like he's gonna be dead. What are we gonna do? Go home. Okay. Okay. Why does it give me like all of this area to investigate? But then all we have to do is click there and go
To
home.
White Haven, please.
To White Haven.
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe 1 or 2 details.
Details.
But he's
mon ami.
innocent.
The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Excuse me?
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
What? Who,
A
the hell?
revolver?
Who's a guess?
Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a
Whoa.
weapon for this meeting.
Who is this gonna be?
I will lend you mine.
Wondered why you don't speak anymore.
What about
In
telling
fact,
me
I
what you have
closed the
in
tab
mind?
with the stream. Oh no.
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role.
You missed all the
Wait
revelations.
1 moment, I will bring you my weapon.
We thought we had the murderer, but then it wasn't the murderer. Now we're apparently gonna be using a revolver on someone. Bring the revolver. Where is it? Where is the revolver? What? Is it over here? That's not a revolver. Where do we keep the revolver? It's a while. I must have been very quiet. Okay. Sit down, have a sigh. Oh, where's the revolver? What is this talking about? Is it here? Does the alligator have it? We're just carrying the revolver. No? What? I am very confused. Oh, maybe it's in this cabinet.
The white ammunition are blank cartridges. The others are real bullets.
I had to work alongside, so it didn't. No, that makes sense then. We'll take
The
the.
revolver is loaded with real bullets.
Oh shit.
I still have time to choose blanks.
Blanks. I thought you said the white ones were blanks.
The revolver is loaded with blanks. I still have time to choose real bullets.
Okay, so I don't even know who's coming here to meet us. Right? Like, who's coming to meet us? Does not deny having committed these crimes, but he has no memory of doing so. He's not coming here, right? He's not anyone. I feel like it's none of these people, right? But he said someone's coming here and we have to get a revolver ready. I don't even know who's coming here. And I don't know why. We're gonna go off the blanks. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Sir?
What about telling me what you have in mind?
That would be good, actually.
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment, I will bring you my weapon.
God, I feel like someone's gonna die here now. Here, have this.
Voila, I entrust you with my weapon. It has hardly been used, it is almost new.
Yeah, just shoot some random person who's gonna come to the house. Don't ask questions. Oh, phone's ringing. Maybe it was us all along. We're gonna frame this guy.
Chief Inspector, is that you?
Yes. Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Have you checked the typewriter?
And the packaging, the letter, and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
Well, never mind, I shall make do.
So, are you still going to hold your meeting?
Of course, Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
Who's it gonna be?
Why have you brought us here, Mr. Poirot?
Since Cust's arrest, I thought it was all done and dusted. Miss Gray formally identified him, as well as Miss Barnard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
This is all true. However, a case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters? Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
Perhaps he wanted to play with you, to taunt you.
Xenophobia? Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
I may be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory?
All these theories should be studied.
We don't have time for that, man.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
More brain cells. Why did the murderer make a mistake? Oh, he did too. That's right, I forgot about that. No, stop. Okay. Why did he make a mistake? Body was still warm. Which body? That was the first murder, I think. Piece of envelope with a wrong address. Letters late arrival saved the murderer. That's true. Why did he make the mistake, though? Mistake is intentional. Why did the killer send his leaders to Hercule Poirot? Glory? No. Hero to Pro because his address is not very well known? How does that make sense?
Is everything clear now?
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Yeah, come on, man.
Of course. First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder. He never digressed from that rule. However, in Churston, he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the murderer delayed his letters deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Because for his plan to succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
Absolument. It is a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
But that's not how you describe Cust.
Exactly.
You are quite right, mademoiselle. Like you, I find it hard to believe that this dull character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Do madmen... I mean, if he's mad, he might have two very different sides.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All the specialists agree that he does not have the profile of the psychopath.
But if Cust is not guilty, how do you explain his presence at the scene of the crimes?
Mr. Clark, the answer to the question is in the medical records of your brother's patients. Documents which Cust most certainly did not have access to. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What do we know about Cust? Easily influenced? He was a door-to-door salesman. It was a coincidence that he went to the victims' victims' towns. He was wounded in the war. I mean, these are all true. This is what we know about him. See, this is confusing me. Cause it's like, what do we know about him? It's like, yes, like we do know he's easily influenced. Like, well, is he easily influenced? He said he enjoyed the military because he was kind of just told what to do. We know that he buys newspapers. We don't know if we want to see the crime scenes though. We don't know. I guess he maybe did because she fixed his swimming trunks or whatever. These ones aren't really relevant. Which ones is it? Like, could be any of these. It kind of annoys me sometimes because it's like it's not obvious. I don't know. What do we know about Cust? Like, all of these are... Like, that one's true. Probably. Tries to over... Well, that one's not true. Wait, this was by him, though. He said that. So maybe that's right. I mean, I guess if he said it, then it's true. I don't remember him saying that, though. I remember him saying he didn't like trains. I'm just brute forcing it at this point. We know he was wounded during the war. That's true. He's still kind of the same, though, right? Mentally fragile, easy to manipulate. How to explain Cust's presence at the crime scenes. We know he was a door-to-door salesman and it was a coincidence. I feel like it must be this one, right? That one's pretty relevant. I don't know what the other one will be, though. It's not that one? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, apparently. How to explain his presence. I mean, this one seems the most relevant, because he was a door-to-door salesman. Wait, this one doesn't make sense to that, right? That question. Oh my god, this is just like, what? See, this one doesn't explain his presence, right? It's just nothing to do with him, really. This one explains his presence, because that's why he was there. He was a salesman. So I would have thought it would be that one and something else. But it's not. So what else could it be? He tries to overcome his travel sickness? I mean, I guess it could be that. But if we try that with like everything, it doesn't match. So it's not that one. He wanted to swim? I mean, it could be true because he did get his swimsuit repaired. But no, that doesn't work. He's putting these back in a random order too, so I can't remember which ones I've done. Buys newspapers that report in the case he wanted to see the crime scene. I don't think it's that one. He did buy the newspapers, but... How is it this? What? That makes no sense.
Dr. Clark's patient's records provided a very useful list of potential victims, sorted by alphabetical order. The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because he never had access to these records. So how did he happen to be at the scene of the crimes? Either the murderer sent him there, or Cust was following him closely. Cust's highly suggestible nature leads us to the second hypothesis. The murderer was manipulating him. He systematically sent Cust to the towns where he was going to strike, so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
That's
Yes.
evil. What sort of killer could have such a plan? And what would he gain from 3 completely different murders?
Indeed, it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed all the crimes. What should we take from that?
But the book. Murderer kills for pleasure. There are 3 murderers. Surely there can't be 3 murderers because there was 3 books that were all left. The first murder was... I felt like there was no motive for that. One murder is of an interest. Maybe the other 2 were like a distraction from one that was of interest, which was probably the 3rd one.
Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions. On reflection, there is only one conclusion. The murderer killed once out of interest, and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at 2 potential culprits.
Franklin Clark.
Donald Fraser?
Yes, mademoiselle, that's good thinking. Mr. Fraser may have killed Betty out of jealousy. Mr. Clark may have killed his brother in order to inherit his large fortune. Both have a motive.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Please allow me to disagree with you, mademoiselle.
Donald was treated by a doctor. Was he treated? Donald's firm worked for Clark. I think his firm did work for him, didn't he?
He works for Court and Brunskill,
That's
one
right.
of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
It doesn't prove that I went to Comeside.
You could have done it, and you may have used the opportunity to take a look at Sir Carmichael's records.
It's
Do you
true.
think I'm guilty?
You or Mr. Franklin Clark.
That's ridiculous.
Both of you have a motive. The question is, which of you has the profile that most resembles the murderer? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Brain cell time. I feel like it's gonna be Mr. Franklin. That's my suspicion. Okay. Look again at this murder if you please. You'll see that the murderer carried it out to perfection. He was clever. Is Donald clever? He likes trains. I don't know, which one of these? Which one shows him as clever? He was attentive and generous. Promising career, I guess. Is he sure of himself? No, because he had doubts. You're just a seducer. He was, kind of, I guess. Did he like trains? He did like trains. That's the smoking gun right there. If you like trains, you're a murderer. Is he impulsive? He was attentive. He was also... I guess that's kind of impulsive, right? Quick-tempered. Is he generous? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald may share many character traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper. It is hard to imagine him planning anything. Also, jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
That is true.
Right, I suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
Yes, it is.
Absolument, Mr. Clark.
It's this guy,
Let's
right?
now try and get our brain cells to work.
Or is it going to be our friend? Okay, clever. Good student, but lacked discipline. Self-confident. Self-confident? Which one is self-confident? I feel like any of these say self-confident, right? Wait, what was that one? Seducer. Yes. Likes trains. He has the railway children book, so yes. Cold, he did say himself. Is he generous? Yes. Oh, he's fitting all of them.
As you have all seen, there is a disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer. In actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up. Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
No, you had to act quickly.
Thora Grey bothered him? Yes.
Because of Miss Grey.
Oh my god!
Mademoiselle, although you haven't been telling the truth, there is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death. For you, Mr. Clark, it was a disaster. If Miss Grey had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing. You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you. So you hurried home from China, and you took action. In truth, Cust was no more than a puppet manipulated by the real culprit. You, Mr. Clark.
Such an imagination, Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
It is true.
You know perfectly well. That is not true.
How does that work?
Eh bien voilà. Light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
Your theories are ingenious, but you haven't any proof.
One point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either I admit to it, or I bluff.
You got a bluff. What are we going to bluff with? Invent an item. I don't think that would work. I feel like the fingerprints might be a good way.
One thing proves it. The prints you left on Cust's typewriter.
Enough.
Oh, of course you wiped the typewriter before sending it. But not carefully enough. Scotland Yard has found your print along with those of Cust.
I understand why you never wanted to lend me your new typewriter. And why you were searching through your brother's things. And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
Game, set, match. You win, Mr. Poirot. But it was worth trying.
Aha! We got you, sir. What was the deal with the revolver, though? Oh, he's gonna take it.
Don't come near me!
We put the blanks in there though, sir.
I'll never let you take me, Mr. Poirot.
5 steps ahead of you. You failed.
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark. There is no easy death for you. I expected your reaction, so I used blanks.
How does this guy know everything?
I'm
How
sorry,
do you know it's going to be
mademoiselle,
standing
but your
next to him?
second chance has been lost. Franklin Clark will never inherit his brother's fortune.
Y'all going to jail. I guess he would have died if we put the bullets in there.
Disappointed at having missed the chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England.
Dick. It's Dick. We didn't even get to
Donald
see
Fraser
Dick.
and Megan Barnard married. On Poirot's recommendation, Mary Drower started to work for Lady Clark. The elderly lady's condition suddenly took a turn for the better. And a few months later, to Dr. Logan's great surprise, she was back on her feet again. According to this eminent physician, it appears to be an extremely rare case of spontaneous remission.
She cured her
Lady
cancer.
Clark has
Damn.
enjoyed very good health ever since.
It's a miracle.
Journal of an Innocent. The incredible story of ABC. As for A.B. Cust, after being advised by Poirot, he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press. And as for me, and with business booming, the Black Swan has become the #1 tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire, even more popular than York Minster.
York Minster. Well, there you go. A happy ending, I guess, kind of. Based on the novel The ABC Murders by Agatha Christie. Cool. We did it. We solved the murders. That was kind of cool. I mean, the gameplay was kind of linear. Like, it's not like you could miss clues and then like get it wrong. It's basically like you kind of had to find every single clue in each area, otherwise it wouldn't let you progress. And then when you did the whole brain cell system thing, like, it was like, as you saw, I just basically had to brute force some of them because I didn't see what I was supposed to be doing, like to make the connections. So yeah, very linear, I think. But the story was interesting. I like the story. It was kind of like, because the stockings made me think, oh, it's the stocking guy. But then, yeah, there was clues that kind of pointed to that it might not have been him. And then it wasn't him, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. World is now safer than ever. I guess so. For now. I guess until we play another Agatha Christie game. I think there's a couple other ones. I think this is the most recent one. There's a couple of older ones. Which we could check out. I'd be keen to play some more. But we'll probably play something different next. Not sure what we'll get into. Most likely a point and click, because that's kind of all I can play at the moment. Mouse only games. Yeah. I think it's probably going to be maybe one of the... I think we've got one more Quest for Glory to play. We've got one more Blackwell to play. And we've kind of got one more police quest. There is a couple more, but like I think we're up to the 4th one now. And then after that it changes to like SWAT, which is where it goes in a different direction. So we probably won't play those ones. So probably one of those, I think. Not sure which one. Maybe not Blackwell, because What was that? I was going to say maybe not Blackwell because that's kind of a mystery one too. But then I guess like Police Quest kind of is as well in a way. I don't know. It'll probably be one of those, so I'll have to have a look, see what I'm in the mood for.